Alright, welcome back. Authentication servers are down right now, so I'm in single player and I have no skin and it's very weird. Very sad. But I had an idea while I was on my run. Um, so the problem I thought of was like, if you, if the meta, like, so how we were working right now was like, okay, if you have temple skip, like you have temple skip, that's the main overtaking mechanic, right? Like you have the cyborg gimmick, right? But then they have backup cyborg gimmick, just in case this one doesn't work for some reason. Like, okay, I labbed it wrong, so it turns out it doesn't work, or like you don't get there in time, or you get too early, or like whatever, something the numbers are wrong, or in case everyone goes for this every single lap, or maybe not everyone, but like someone you're trying to overtake goes for every single lap. Then you'd have this as a fallback. The thing is, people don't like cyborg gimmicks now. Like, we just finished the track ranking form, and like the results are in, and like cyborg gimmick did not do super well. It was still like I think it was like +1, but like it didn't do super hot. Um, and I mean like there's fair criticisms for it. Let's see here. Like you know, depending on the cyborg gimmick, like this one, like a traditional one where you get bumped, right? You lose a lot of time, right? Like you can try and you do all the bump control in the world, but like in the end, you're always gonna like lose a lot of time. Um, I mean, unless like you get crazy with like reset regions, I guess, which could be an option. Actually, it's not a terrible idea. Huh. Let me, I'm gonna write it down. Hold on. All right, I've written it down. Um, it's actually not a terrible idea. I mean, okay, it depends on ping and reset regions. Like, it's still not very tested, so I'd rather not. But it's not a terrible idea. It's just to like reset regions. Anyway, sorry, that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about was like, yeah, so like people like, okay, even if we did do the reset region thing, like, I don't think that changes the fact that people are not going to use cyborg gimmick that much because they haven't in the past, right? Um, I mean, it could be because it could be because like they don't want to like get bumped and lose all the time and stuff like that. Sure, maybe I guess, but like I don't know. I don't see them really doing it. Anyways, but so what I wanted to suggest was like, okay, in that case, the doom scenario is if someone were taking this every single lap, or or this just didn't work as a cyborg gimmick, and no one wanted to use this, or this just didn't work, then what happens? Um, I had a genius idea. What if we add a boat tap inside the temple skip? Like, so then if you're following someone who always takes the temple, like, because like if someone in front of you is always taking this and always hitting it, you can't cyborg gimmick them because they're in the like they're taking the shortcut. But what you could do is you could boat tap them if you add a boat tap, right? In that case, then just doing this every single lap is not an escape, right? Of course, you can still do it every single lap, and it's still, you still get to like a little bit of time each lap, right? A faster lap time. But you can't prevent yourself from getting overtaken like that, right? Um, and then there you go. People love like bro taps at like fucking fourth, like or something like. Sorry, second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it went up from third to second. And then like cyborg gimmick, um, blocking, route. Yeah, like 1.25. I got 34th. Like, and that's a very high standard deviation. There's some people like, most people are like generally positive, but like there's some people like, no, hard to risk. Well, okay, oh yeah. So that's the idea. The idea is that we add boat tap into here. Now, of course, that means a number of things. That means that the setup we have right now is probably not going to work. This is not a boat tap. Like you just hold straight to the side and you're going to hit the wall like right here. Like you're not going to give room for a boat tap. So then that changes our numbers. So I was thinking was just honestly like, let's just like adjust this area. So like you like go back or something, and then like you get like cause so there's a few things, right? It's been a while. Like today is the 29th of October, and last time I actually like seriously messed with this was a month ago, like September 27th. So I don't remember every single detail about how this works, but I do think that you do need entry speed. I think entry speed of this is important, because if you have too little, then like you can't generate a large enough difference. I think, or basically, yeah. So entry speed is important. So you probably want to like go back and like come back and re-get entry speed, which means that we're gonna have to like adjust the layout probably, right? Or some kind of layout adjustment is gonna have to happen because like this is gonna take longer. Like there's no way. For us to get a boat tap right here, we have to like make them not drive like this way, and then make them drive like this way, right? Or like out of the way, and then like have the ability to do the boat tapping right here. And that might change like where this happens, and then like it's just like a whole lot of mess. So that's the basic idea of like what I kind of want to do. So then we can honestly maybe remove this. Like I do like the idea of the reset regions, I guess. So I could like try to work that out, but like in theory, we really shouldn't need it. Like shouldn't. Well, I mean, okay. Like I don't know. It would allow you to get an overtake without having to deal with any of like the stuff going on here, like without dealing with the skip or whatever. So if you were really bad at skip, like if you were behind someone who's really bad at skip, I mean the thing is we can also set like a boat tap right here, or something, right? So if neither of you take the skip, then you can still like get an overtake in the lap, right? So that's the idea. I don't think I'm actually gonna I might start drafting. I don't know. I have like lunch to eat, and I have like a phone call at 2, so that pressures me for some reason. So, but yeah, basically the idea is that add a boat tap here. This is gonna take longer, so we have to probably adjust this, which sucks because I mean, I can't go in DNS, but like so much of the track is getting overhauled. It's gonna be like basically a whole new track, pretty much. Like I don't even know how many corners we're gonna keep. If I adjust this, and like that's gonna be like one less corner, right? But yeah, I don't know. Like, you can also like just go this way, like this. We can like since we not put the apex right here, we can like just go here, so we don't have to like go all the way back and then go back to get entry speed. We can just like, cause like this is also hard, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. Something like that, I don't know. Yeah. Cause yeah, like this is probably gonna take at least another second. Probably. Maybe not, but like I don't know. Like maybe we could. I think it's gonna be like. I think the plan is gonna be something like. Look into if how feasible it is to put a boat tap in here. It's absolutely possible. It's just like how can we do it? And then from that, yeah, from that, then, see how much longer it takes. Then, depending on how much longer it takes, we would have to adjust to this. That being said, I don't even know, like this is the final version. I'm not on DNS. I think that the most up-to-date version is on there. There might even be like packed ice, right? So like if this is all packed ice, then there's like no way that I can like make this slower, except like if I push out the apexes, maybe, I guess. There's also an option, I guess. So maybe it's possible about redoing all of this, but like I said, like you might want a boat tap or something. Although like okay, like what I was concerned about with this is that like, if we did the boat tap thing inside the table skip, and we didn't have like a thing over here, like we could still keep this, but then I'm scared of someone like being malicious and then trying to use it just to slow someone down for like 5 seconds and like make them lose like hella time. But the thing is, if we do the reset regions, it's actually not gonna be that bad, right? So, in that case, Yeah, that's a good idea actually. I don't know where you to respawn, but like you know, yeah, that's something we can figure out. Um, yeah, no, I mean like, yeah, no, I think it's interesting what we could do. But the thing is though, like if you had to, removing this would be a big relief for like, cause now I have like if I want to keep this, I have to like rebalance this, right? Because like it's too hard. Like people are complaining that like they don't even get here in time. They don't get like the block consistently. So like I'd have to like look into it. That's like a lot more research and time and energy. Um, and for what, right? Like I mean, it seemed like more limiting with like I could use this space instead for like the layout itself, right? Etc. So it's constrictive on like okay now I have to like end like the new section like at the intersection. Do I have any other versions of this? Okay. I have to end it at the intersection. Wow, okay, that's just nothing, okay. With certain entry speed or whatever, right? So like it's kinda yeah. It would be a lot more work. I just don't know how much time you're gonna have, honestly. And I don't know how long it's gonna take. Um yeah. So I don't know. Definitely an option though. I think it's might be worth having. Um yeah. No, I think it'd be cool. Um you have to make sure that it's like not fast as like go this way and then essentially enter. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, those are the ideas. I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat lunch now, and then I'll come back to this some point in the future. Yeah, I'll write down a summary of what I talked about just for future me. Okay, I guess that's gonna do it. Bye, bye. Okay.